Hey everyone, Jerry Vega here. Just wanted to make a quick video for beginners looking to get into bass fishing in fresh waters. I'm out here in Broward County, Florida, on the west side towards I-75 and Turnpike, and I fish all of these freshwater ponds around here. So let me jump on into some of this rundown and checklist of what you can do to just go to Bass Pro Shop or Walmart or wherever it is you go and quickly pick up some stuff and get fishing. So I got 3 poles here. Mine, one for me, my wife, and my son. Okay, so mine is a combination. If you're a beginner, you don't want to try to get into comparing reels and rods. Just buy something that's combination ready to go for you. Alright, so what I've got here is American Hero Speed Stick, and I'll turn this around and I got some more specs over here. So this is a 7-foot pole. The weight that this is intended for is 4 to 12 pounds, and this is medium action because you're going to be doing a lot of handling with your forearm and your wrist, so you don't want to get tired. So it's medium action, that's what it's for. Okay, and there's my pole. Now my wife's, oh, by the way, I've got green line, she's got white. Not a big difference. This is only for minimum visibility because you're fishing in darker waters, so it's kind of helpful, but no big deal. My wife catches just as many fish on her white line. So nice baby blue for her. Again, combination. I'm not trying to figure it out myself on how to combine a reel and a rod, so that takes that stress off of me when I'm purchasing. Pflueger Lady Treon, and again the specs on hers are 6 feet 10 inches, so basically 7-foot pole, medium action once again, and 6 to 12 pounds on the line. The line, this pole is meant for a line that can hold a fish that's 6 to 12 pounds. Same thing for mine. Okay, and as you can see, I already have a lure on hers with a special hook that I'll show you later. And now for my son's, my son is only 5, but he's already caught about 5 bass. When I first started him, I started him off with all of these, and my daughter too, but she's a lot younger. She likes to still play with these cute little fake fish, and you can buy these sold separately in the most stores that sell fishing poles, such as Walmart and such, although I did get mine at Bass Pro Shop. This one here I got at Walmart. You might be tempted to buy the cute little cartoon fishing poles with Disney characters and such, but I'm going to encourage you not to do that because those will knot up inside here with the string, and when you're out and about trying to fish, you will not be having a good time. This pole is special because it almost will never knot up and turn into like a bird's nest. So when my son is fishing, it's easy peasy for me. Okay, and the hook comes back here, so that's simple. I love it. I recommend it. They sell it in pink for girls as well, and that's Realtree name brand. All right, it's got a whole bunch of cute little stuff that goes with it. So let's jump on in over here to some more stuff. Now, here's that lure I was telling you about. So this is watermelon red fluke. All right, this is fluke and it's watermelon red. You can get these in all kinds of varieties. I got a white one right here, although this watermelon one gets the most results. This is the hook that you want for this. That's going to be a offset round bend worm hook, 4, and that's a 25 pack. All right, and these lures, the white one, I don't remember the name because everything's faded out here. All right, but that's a Zoom name brand. Okay, I'm playing around with the worm with the neon tip. I don't really have an opinion on there. I'm playing around with the purple and blue crawfish. I don't really have an opinion on that as of yet. Now, if you are dealing with lures, fishing lures, you could help yourself along by spraying this scented spray. It's got like fish guts, crawfish, all of that stuff that other fish like and attracts them. So you can spray these up. You can spray these up with this here or any of these lures to help you along as you're fishing with your lures. Also, I told you about the bucket already. All right, here's some other lures. These have the little treble hooks on there. 3 hooks in one, 3 hooks in one. It's got that little lip here that drags it down deep into the water as you're pulling it. This is not meant for lily pads and grassy waters and with a lot of vegetation. You will not be having a good time if you try to use this in a lot of vegetation. Okay, this one is just another example. This one's probably more for salt water, but I just thought I'd pull it out as an example. Okay, now with freshwater, you're not going to be dealing with weights. That's mostly for the ocean. This is probably the most weight you're going to be dealing with. Little bullets and split shots. Okay, these are teeny tiny little things. Okay, freshwater doesn't really use weights like that. Okay, now if you're a beginner, you're not necessarily going to want to get into lures right away because you may not catch a whole lot of fish. What you want to do is buy live shiners, live fish. Get yourself a bucket with the little air, oxygen machine or just air pump. It'll probably cost you 20 bucks, maybe less, and get you some circle hooks for those live baits. So size 1 circle hooks. The thing about this, you see that extra curve at the tip? The hook sets itself. You don't have to work too hard. And that's the beauty of this. So you can catch more fish and you won't lose them when they bite. And then after they bite, you bring them in, you're gonna need a pair of pliers to get that hook out. All right, these are medium size of my hand there. All right, some of them have the offset curve on the top. Those are cool as well. Some of them are extra long. That's cool as well. It's really up to you. Okay, and you're most certainly gonna need a pair of nail clippers. That's gonna cut the string. You're gonna love life if you have a nail clipper. If you don't, you're gonna be very frustrated. If you don't have a nail clipper, box cutter will do. This is just your average dollar store box cutter. That's perfectly fine as well, but still in all, nail clippers are the best. A little tape measure here. I'm not gonna pull it out because I'm holding the phone with one hand. It's way better if you get like some kind of fishing tape measure, like a mat that you can lay down on the floor, so you can measure the length of the fish that you're catching. When you're fishing with live bait and your circle hook, you could kind of go the low maintenance route, set it up on a bobber and just wait for the bobber to let you know that you got a fish on the hook. That's just fine. And this has a little hook on the top. You just press it down on this side here and you'll hook that onto your line wherever you want it. Probably give your fish a good foot and a half, 2 feet, so it can swim around. And you've got this bobber at the top for your visual effect. And if you are not a fan of putting your fingers down a fish's mouth, get yourself some gloves. And even if you are okay with putting your hands down a fish's mouth, what if you catch an alligator gar with all kinds of teeth? You're gonna need some kind of protection, all right? And then lastly, a scale. If you feel like it, you can weigh the scale for bragging rights. Put some battery in this. You wanna know if you got a 1 pound fish or if you got a 10 pound fish. You got this bad boy here. And you might be tempted to buy a tackle box, and that's kind of cool and all. Eventually, I'm just being honest with you, if you're gonna take this seriously, you're gonna end up with a book bag because you wanna be able to travel light and fish different areas and just have something on your back on the go. Hope this video was helpful, and if it was, smash that like button. Appreciate you so much, and subscribe.